and welcome to Okay, but Why? The show where we test out weird and odd stuff that should not go well together, but maybe they do. My name's Zach Moran, and my co-hosts today are...
Hi, I'm Edgar Guzman.
I am Casey Williams.
I'm a hobo that they paid $20. Just kidding. My name's Nick Moran. I'm Zach's brother.
I can't confirm or deny that statement.
I can confirm the statement that he is indeed my brother, but I cannot confirm whether or not I dragged him here kicking and screaming.
Oh no! Like here was the interaction. He was like, "Hey, you're gonna help me with the soda thing," and I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do it." And then he was like, "No, you're helping me with the soda thing." And it's like, guess I'm helping him with the soda thing.
So yeah, today we're trying out weird sodas. Soda, one of the most popular Americana drinks. Here are people who more or less thought they would make some weird conversation. So we're gonna start in the morning like we always do, black with some coffee.
It hasn't even been open yet, and I want to die.
I think this will be okay. But I'm also...
Zach, please tell me you made sure that all of these could be screwed off. Zach, please. Okay.
I was putting my keys away as
I mean, it smells like coffee.
I mean, it's fine.
It smells like coffee.
I can't. My nose is blocking it out like some traumatic event in my childhood.
It smells like very black coffee. Doesn't smell like any sweetener of any kind been put into it.
I don't know what that smells like. It does not smell like coffee.
Well,
Who drinks
bottoms
first?
up.
No, who drinks first? Besides Zach.
That is, it's fizzing.
Zach's going in for round two.
I don't feel like coffee and soda
I
are
think you
the exact
definitely will.
opposites
I
the way
mean,
others will be.
I get a very faint taste of coffee. I wouldn't call it the most terrible one.
Well, we haven't tried the other ones yet.
Never mind.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the table.
I mean,
Okay, so it smells like black coffee, but then when you like drink it, it tastes like a bunch of creamer. Oh God, why has God
It's
abandoned
very
me?
difficult to describe. It tastes like generic cream soda, but even more generic.
It's like everyone's going for tiny bits.
Oh
Dude,
my
really?
God.
so
Just tastes like burnt cream soda.
Burnt cream
So,
soda.
It
That's
tastes like burnt
accurate.
sugar in a cream soda.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's like
It's not bad. It's just why would I choose to drink this?
yeah, I
regular cream soda.
yeah. So I'm giving this okay. It exists.
Yeah, but why though?
Yeah. So what do we got here? We've had our morning drink here, so let's go for an apple a day keeps doctor away with some apple soda.
Apple soda is the best thing ever. I will fight with anyone about it.
Yeah, this might not seem gross comparatively to the last week, but my sister thought it was
I
gross.
snuck a peek at what's to come, and I'm a little afraid of some of them. And by some of them, I mean there's only 4 left after this,
Give me that, Harold.
and 3 of them I'm scared of.
Okay, hold on, pause. You gotta remember 2 things.
Does anybody have a church key? Because I think this is a.
That microphone.
What's
We
up?
need to point a bit more at you.
Okay.
Just kind of like that.
Okay.
Just so it's actually pointed at you and not up at the ceiling. Zach, we need. I think
I
you
got
might. I might
various
know what you want
utensils.
to
You
I
do.
don't know
That's
what
my
will
fault.
work best. I don't open bottles.
Sorry, guys. It's
in my
gonna
life.
take us a second because.
I don't. What am I doing? Why am I the one doing this?
Okay. Zach, the reason
It's
I wasn't
probably-
picking you up is because it was pointing in the other direction.
Oh,
Oh.
lovely. Great.
I don't. Who? Does anyone amongst us open bottles on the regular? I have various tools here.
Nope,
I
all-
don't know which is right.
All of
We are very more or less professional in this.
all the
There you go.
sparkling beverages
that
that
makes more sense than what I was trying.
So
all the sparkling
this might
beverages
not
I
seem gross,
ingest
but
have twist
Oh,
offs.
again, I will say this very proudly. Apple soda is one of the best things Mexico has made, and it makes me upset that there
That
isn't apple soda.
really
in the
smells
US.
nice. I wouldn't mind trying that.
Apple soda is amazing.
Okay, I know for a fact that this isn't going to be bad because 2 of the sodas that I'm currently looking at are milk colored. So
Oh yeah, there's 4 left after this. 3 of them I snuck a peek are awful.
The only one I knew about is the apple soda, and that just made me happy.
Apple soda ain't too bad.
I bring this stuff back from Mexico every time I go there.
I mean, I probably should have chose the sweet corn soda instead of the apple stuff.
I drink that on the regular. It's not super strong, which is what I prefer, honestly. It's already pretty sweet. Just needs a little bit more sweet for me.
So as the apple aficionado, think of it.
I mean, I've had it before. I love it. Granted, there are 2 apple sodas. There's that one, which is Mundat, and then there's another one called Manzanilla. Manzanilla is the better of the 2. It tastes more appley.
Can I just be honest about something?
what it means.
That soda just basically tastes like if you put apple juice in a soda
That's
stream.
pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that,
like-
that is actually really good. This might sound blasphemous to you, but it kind of reminds me of at middle school we had more or less these
Oh, I remember those. Those were they were in a can.
these little canned fruits drinks they had. It was probably the only part of that school that I actually liked.
Hey, you like this, so I'll give it back to
So
you.
so I would give that an okay. That is actually really good.
But
mean,
why though?
Yeah, a lot.
Mexican shit.
So we're about to get into some really gross stuff here. Sadly, Edgar,
Oh no.
you're a spice aficionado, would you not say?
I very much like spicy food. I feel like
Zach,
this
I
is
swear
now revenge
to
for the last
God.
thing I
It's
made
not.
Zach
It's not. I
do.
mean, what sounds bad about a buffalo wing soda?
Oh, I should have known. I've seen that soda before. So
And
much.
me.
This
The
was the
final 3 are worse.
Actually, to be fair, I get a Japanese like snack box every month, and for one of them, it came with a drink. The drink was like takoyaki flavored,
Ooh.
and it just tasted like cinnamon.
Wait, why would it taste like cinnamon?
I don't know. It just tasted like cinnamon, fam. That made me unhappy.
It's like it's opening up
Well,
the valves of
I
heck.
did not want to kill it.
there it is. I spilled it on me.
I'm-
That's fine. I just got buffalo wing soda on me a bit. It's fine.
Ow.
I feel like this is a mistake, and I feel like this is cosmic payback.
It's not.
I know it's not. No, I'm not saying you did this.
For the love of
intentionally.
God, give.
I like barbecue.
I'm haunting everyone if this kills me.
Like wings.
Wings are good.
Wings are good. Buffalo wings are awesome.
I apologize if this ruins our friendship.
This is gonna ruin our brotherhood.
Oh boy. What does it smell like? Like legitimately, what does it smell like? I don't like that look.
Casey's giving a very.
The first
upset
mental
look.
image that comes to mind when I smell this is not a nice diner of sorts. It's like the jungle section in a zoo.
Oh, lovely.
I'm not. Oh man.
I will.
We
I will.
can't leave until we all take a drink
I'm
of
just gonna
that.
put the apple soda back in the middle, just as a nice
Okay,
palate cleaner.
I will wait to give my thoughts and opinions on this soda till everybody has tried it.
That's just bizarre. I don't. It's kind of spicy.
Zach, I'll let you go before me because I'm again gonna take a good sip out of that thing.
Yeah, it's weird. It's spicy.
I was able to keep myself from gagging this time when I drank it.
You can't taste the. It's just gross concentrate of something that's also spicy and
yeah,
fizzy.
no,
It's not soda.
No.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna-
take back what I said, Mom. I do absolutely love you for that.
Okay, I'm gonna make mistakes now.
No, don't do that, man. Come on, it's
No,
not
that's-
worth
Honey,
it.
no.
That's a lot.
Oh God. Okay, so now that everybody's had a sip, that tasted like if you went to Buffalo Wild Wings and they're like, "Oh, hey, we have this new drink, that we have," and it's like, "Oh, can I try it?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure," and they just bring out a blender and a soda stream, dump a bunch of dump a bunch of hot wings into
You
it,
really took a second sip, man.
then blend it together, and then
Finish.
I got so they take all their barbecue like hot and spicy buffalo wings, pour it into the blender, blend it all up, then put it into the soda stream, and then carbonate it like only once, and then they make you drink it.
3 times, man.
They make you
3 times.
against your will.
Trying to
Like
figure out
gun
what
to
it
your
is.
head.
It's like the seasoning.
Oh God, it's
alone
not. Oh,
that one would put on buffalo wings, mixed with water and very very slight fizz.
hey, don't burp because it's worse like in the burp.
I mean, it does say it's artificial.
Oh wow, really?
so.
I was hoping for all natural buffalo wing soda, Zach. That's what I really wanted in my life.
Probably vegan.
Edgar,
then.
would you more or less pour that on some wings and eat
I
them?
would not because I'm gonna come out of left field right now. I don't think that's that bad. It just tastes like orange soda plus hot tamales to me.
I don't agree with the orange soda part. I don't taste any sweetness in this.
Like I don't.
It's not awful. It's just
It might be how much spicy food I normally consume, but that's not spicy to me. And again, it just tastes like orange soda mixed with like hot tamales / this.
You went for the
Spicy candy.
coffee to cleanse your palate?
no. I'm comparing. I think I prefer the buffalo wings to the
The
coffee.
I kind of do too. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I'll
Tune in to the end of the episode where we combine all the sodas together and drink it.
No.
Good thing we couldn't find any containers in the whole building.
I mean, I could go out and ask.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just put all 6 to our mouth simultaneously. That's how we go out on a high note.
I mean, I'll give that an okay. It exists, but
why,
it's
though?
yeah, but why?
Is this how you do it every time? It's just like, okay, this exists, but why? Like that is the rating that you've given every one of them.
Shut the heck up.
Okay, so you know how you would
You're new to the show.
so,
I don't know.
We're all new to this show.
so how would you say you more or less cool buffalo wings?
With this-
No, I hate you. I hate
With-
you.
with the-
I dislike this. I dislike where this is going.
Do we want
I dislike where this is going.
Please tell me the
I don't
answer is
approve
sweet
What
release
are
of
the
death.
two dipping sauce that you would use?
No, I
to
disapprove of this so much already. Zach, I don't think you understand how much I dislike ranch.
Do
I
we
hate
want
it so
to-
much.
Well, seeing as how he's already said,
Possibly.
yeah, it's right.
It's ranch next. Okay, I was gonna say, do we want to retroactively grade these?
A plus.
B. I give a B to the apple.
I give it an A just because it reminds me of something from my childhood. More like
That's
Lindsay.
fair.
The only part of middle school I actually tolerated.
I'd probably give a C- to the buffalo wings and a D+ to the coffee.
I'm gonna go with A+ for the apple soda. Well, actually, no, a B+ for the apple soda because it's not the best apple soda out there. A C to the like a B- C to the buffalo wings, and probably a C to the coffee soda.
The coffee soda. Go ahead.
I'll be right back. I'm getting a trash can real quick because I need to preface this. I hate ranch so much.
Oh, this.
I apologize.
Oh no.
I definitely should have brought sweet corn.
Oh, shut
It's
up.
okay. There's another one coming up that we'll all hate.
The coffee soda. I mean, let's see. Both the coffee and the Buffalo Wild Wings soda made me disassociate, but the coffee soda made me disassociate less. So it's higher up on the scale than the Buffalo Wild Wings.
I mean, with the exception of the apple soda so far, all of these sodas have been from a company called Lester's Fixins.
Lester's Fixins, when you want to end a friendship.
No, their slogan is y'all get your fixins.
I mean, I guess these would be good for people who can't
Y'all-
eat solid foods. So if they want to experience,
Zach, I think that would just be a hate crime giving people who can't.
It's not an accurate rendition of the real thing. The coffee doesn't taste like coffee. The buffalo wings gets remotely close.
The buffalo
but-
wings gets close in that it's kind of spicy, and that's about it.
okay, so just in case I kind of got in here and more start from this point, Edgar just brought in a trash can.
Look, again,
Uh,
I cannot preface how much I hate it.
Edgar, can you just make sure to pass that bucket to me?
No problem.
Because
We should.
Like,
nothing good comes from a soda that is milk white. I was gonna say another name for it, but I was told that this is supposed to be like a PG podcast.
the only soda that looks like that is anywhere okay is Mountain Dew White. That's about it.
I don't like how long Casey's sound.
That's not gonna be fun.
No. Why, Zach? Why?
I'm sorry.
It's not gonna be good.
I'll be right back.
It smells pretty accurate ranch dressing. It's pretty accurate.
Is that what a vibe check feels like?
I apologize.
It's fine.
I apologize if anyone vomits.
don't think I'd
I'm
vomit.
sorry if I peeked the microphone when I coughed like that. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
It smells pretty accurate for what it's supposed to be. It's just liquid.
You want to
which
get this
feels
at the
wrong.
ready? Because from what I'm hearing from both of you, this is going to suck.
Yeah, based off the smell, yeah.
Might as well just get myself.
I don't know what the taste will be like, obviously.
Yeah, that's ranch.
Is it?
Yeah, that's ranch. That's blue cheese is inferior cousin.
Oh, okay. I forget that we both like blue cheese with our wings.
Blue cheese is good.
Yeah.
Ranch is bad. Also, let me smell this thing and regret my life decisions. No.
None of us
So,
can leave
that's a
until
no-
we try this.
I'm trying so hard not to curse right now, Zach. So hard.
Okay, but can God take me out? Like, can I leave that way?
Nope, you're going by the devil's way.
One
Let's get this
cannot
over
take
with.
you out who is
It's
already dead.
Let's just get this over with. It's already
Basically, God is
4:40.
dead. That's what I'm
Sorry,
trying to say.
yellow.
I'm just gonna get this trash can here up on the table. I'm just gonna put this trash can.
No,
Jigsaw
nope. No.
Oh god. That's not good. That's really not good.
God. Oh.
How much did you have? Like,
That's it.
oh my god.
Oh god. Oh my god.
I don't wanna!
Well, give me that thing. I gotta be out of here in 20 minutes.
Here!
Oh, we gotta get through 3 more. Oh no.
Oh,
I don't wanna!
Oh. Okay. I was kind of confident till I see your two reactions to this.
Oh,
Oh no.
Ah, it just sticks in the back of your throat and it's horrible.
Oh, I'm just gonna uncap my nondescript.
You son of... No, I can't say that word.
oh
I'm trying so
Ready
hard.
to cleanse my palate.
It's so hard to describe.
I don't wanna...
Gross. It is legitimately gross.
Oh, I just smell it again. I made a
See, I
mistake.
didn't even taste it. It just hit the back of my throat and it's just like, no.
Oh god. Oh.
That's not good.
Jason's
But
having the most tame reaction to this.
Now for the big one.
it's really
I'm
not
just
good.
gonna give you that.
Here you go.
Oh god, I hate that so much. My eyes are watering.
That is legitimately probably the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
So, quick recap. 2 out of the 4 of us used the trash can. 1 of us went into the corner to cry a bit. Casey's doing okay.
Yeah.
That. And here's the worst thing.
Right now, 1 of us is just turned into a trash can.
Yeah, no.
The trash can came back.
Okay. It smells worse than it tastes.
Yeah.
It does. Granted, I couldn't taste it. It just hit the back of my throat and my body just rejected it.
I am so confused as to how to grade this.
Yeah, it's on my okay, but never. It's on my okay, but never again list.
But why though?
But why? It's disgusting.
So if we're sticking with the A, B, C, etc.
F.
range, that's a Z.
F.
No, that's a Z. That goes below F.
It took me someplace.
So,
We're on a spiritual journey now, man.
I think I prefer it to the coffee.
really?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Granted, I hate ranch, so I'm like a bad judgment for this, but the coffee tastes so much better than
I think.
that.
But yeah, you were right. It's like, oh, okay, this is going into my mouth, and then it touches the back of my
Your
throat.
body it gets stuck in the back of your throat, and then your body just wants to reject it.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
It did reject
I'm
it.
kind of really regretting not
Casey,
picking the
why?
sweet
They're
one.
tied. They're tied for me.
Casey,
Why?
Casey,
They're
what?
tied. Neither
what?
of them are good.
Zach, let's
They're
just get
both
this
quite
over
bad.
with.
Okay, so yeah.
You've already
From-
put me through hell.
No.
Yeah, so look, yeah, I'm not going through with the
Yeah, the
whole.
aftertaste ain't great.
I'm
No,
not
no, I
going-
just know what's coming up next. That's
yeah,
why.
we're doing Pimple Pop soda.
Get the trash can back. Get the trash can back.
Look, it's fine. It says marshmallow soda on the side.
Casey, I'm currently leaking from every orifice on my face. This is gonna make it worse.
It's marshmallow soda. It'll clog the pores, as marshmallows do.
Wait, but here's the question. Do we want to save that because the last one is mustard soda?
Both of them are awful.
Both of them are pretty bad.
Well,
I'm fine with either one. There's enough apple soda left for me that I can
Yeah,
live.
let's just get the marshmallow soda out of the way.
Also, marshmallow soda might be good.
Yeah.
And then it might help with the mustard soda. Who knows?
Yeah.
All that I know is that all these sodas are a hate crime.
There is grass flavored soda and rust flavored soda.
I feel like those two would be less of a hate crime than
I
these
feel like-
sodas.
I feel like those would be better than the ranch one just because I don't like ranch, but still.
I'm very scared by how much we're moving the table with a bunch of open glass
Oh, good
bottles
point.
everywhere.
Also, we're gonna have to get rid of some of these.
Are you kidding? I'm 100% fine with dumping half of these down the sink or something.
I feel like half of these will go down the sink.
I
I'll take
mean-
an apple soda
We'll
home.
just pelt our enemies with them.
There's game night tonight. We just like
There is game night tonight.
loser has to drink the ranch soda.
I mean,
Of
the
the-
worst part is it's not even
If
gonna be
ranch
fizzy.
is the worst.
It's not,
That's fair
yeah,
point.
it's not even gonna be fizzy anymore. It's gonna be flat.
That'll make it horrible. Casey just gonna go?
Is that just plain sugar, just like marshmallow?
I'll let you all taste it before I say anything.
I hate you.
I'm not going to say anything.
That is marshmallow. That is more or less marshmallow. It is basically just sugar.
Okay, yeah, it's
I mean, then
it's the
again-
picture on the side that screws me up.
Yeah,
it's
the
the
picture
picture
on the
and the
side is
title.
bad. The soda's actually pretty decent. Like I put it right
I mean,
below
I wouldn't say decent. Like I wouldn't drink this. Well, actually, it kind of tastes like cream soda,
Yeah,
but
it's
like
just a cream soda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just pure sugar.
So I put this below. My ranking right now is apple soda, the pimple popper, which is just marshmallow, then buffalo, then coffee, and then ranch.
I think that's generally the consensus.
Yeah.
I think ranch is a lot less awful than all of you do, but that's basically the only exception.
why are we
to that
putting the
ranking.
Buffalo Wild Wings before the coffee?
I'm putting Buffalo Wild Wings before coffee.
I am also putting it there.
Well,
I guess that is another source
so-
of contention.
I give that an okay.
And now it's
Neat.
time. Now it's time for something that got considered to be a war crime after World War I. Mustard.
That's not mustard gas,
Oh.
that's mustard liquid. God.
I mean,
They're both the same in my book.
Also, I feel like if we were able to buy a can of liquefied mustard gas, the world would be a
Yeah,
much
that's
worse
only
place.
halfway to a war crime. Come on.
Damn.
well,
The Geneva Accords say this is still okay to
And
some
we're
extent.
Americans.
we do awful things all the time. That's why this show exists, to
Uh-huh.
find the weird things.
Who's gonna go first with the mustard soda?
Well, first we gotta get it open.
Oh, go ahead and use this idea for like a future
I
show,
might
but
use
like
this for my practicum.
for this.
I
Like,
might
an actual
create- I might-
podcast around this?
No, I might more or less also make a visual thing.
Oh, that was not a
I
good
got a
call.
Like a
reaction.
visual representation.
Yeah, like to
That-
show us
yeah.
actually drinking.
That
our
was a very
reactions.
legitimate reaction. I will not go first.
That is not a good sign.
Oh,
I dove into the pimple pop. I will not dive into this.
before I drink that,
Drink it already?
No, I smelled
Oh,
it.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
Jesus.
not good.
I think I smelled
Okay.
it as soon as it popped. the
I'm just
cap.
gonna get this over with. I'm just gonna stand up first, just so I.
This
don't-
one might require a trash can.
here you go, fam. Oh my god.
just move
Let's
all the
move all
sodas.
these.
from the center.
Anyway, while he's doing this, future Zach, just a memory to have. Do an episode with like different flavors of Kit Kats.
That's
Yeah.
true. There's some good ones. There's some weird ones.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll have to find the flavors. 'Cause I
Oh,
don't-
sweet Jesus!
Dude, I'll help you buy them. Oh, titty. Oh my. No, that was almost a bad word, I think.
No, someone give me the apple soda.
Where's the apple soda?
Where's the apple soda?
That is, Edgar just left the seat
Oh.
again, and he's going back to cry in his corner.
Yeah, I am. I'm proud of it too. I'm
I
really
mean,
proud of you.
This is 100% natural, so
In a few minutes.
yellow.
Okay, good.
It's
That-
4:49.
That'd be one proper answer.
Oh my god, Zach!
I didn't even taste it.
I know. The smell is definitely
The
the worst.
smell is bad, which is why I covered it before I drank it.
The smell is the worst amongst them all. Easy.
Oh,
Oh, the taste is.
oh God, that is awful.
Who goes next, boys?
Pull the trigger, Piglet.
I can't even put my
Pull the
finger
trigger.
Just to get
Piglet?
Piglet, yeah.
Just to
I
get
think
it
I
on
know
my
what you're
finger. I
talking about.
actually have to taste it.
Do it, Piglet. There's so much to it.
God.
Oh god, that's just bad. No, you gotta like.
No.
It's by far the worst smell.
Absolutely not.
You can't. Smell
I'm
it.
not passing go.
You gotta do it. You
gotta
can't smell
collect
it.
your
You
$200.
just gotta stop from smelling it and just go quick. You can't go slow. It's like a shot.
Shot. It's like a shot to your temple.
There you go, Casey.
Aw. I'm gonna wait till the trash can is readily available.
I need to get my face on it there and smell the mustard. Where's the water? Zach, give me the water right now.
Just gonna go back to the buffalo soda.
It was this and the ranch I was most scared of when I snuck a peek. And
I
the
really
ranch-
am regretting not picking the sweet corn. That's the
ranch
mad-
I-
that is
I'm
the lesson
going
I've
to
learned.
kill you.
That is the lesson I have learned
Watch
from
the
this.
apple.
Do not.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just taking nice sips out of the apple soda.
Oh, I smelled it again.
You can't smell it. You just gotta close it and then you just gotta go. quick,
Okay.
Casey. You can't smell it.
Yeah, I might actually gag. I'm fully prepared to just lurch.
Come on,
towards
Casey,
the-
let's do
I
it.
stood up, Casey.
Casey.
Yeah, that's bad.
Oh.
Okay, we got a reaction of Casey
Yeah,
on
yeah.
like the range.
That one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I need to cleanse my
Okay,
palate.
so I need to say this right now. With the ranch soda, I could get it to the back of my throat before I gagged.
Yeah.
As soon as that touched my tongue, my body ejected its soul.
That one lingers.
Yeah, the ranch soda, I couldn't taste it as I was drinking it, which is the only saving grace. That I could taste it. That was bad.
That one lingers. That one, like when I first took a sip, it wasn't bad, but then it lingered and it got.
I know you call being a fancy, but
Did you just dip your finger in that? And
it's not like any of us are gonna drink it.
I'm gonna.
She's got a fair point there. None of us are gonna touch that.
I know, but we all took like a swig, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna dip my finger in it like a dainty little lady."
Okay, so
Gross.
we need to apply our ranking system to the last few.
Okay.
Zig. Zig.
I'm just gonna go with. I'm gonna go out first and say rank these in my order. I'm gonna go apple soda,
Yes.
the pimple popper, which is essentially just marshmallow,
Yes.
It just screams soda.
buffalo, shoot,
Oh,
I would agree.
then coffee, then ranch, and then mustard. That's my ranking.
I would
At the very
100%
least.
agree with all of this. I would put ranch tied with coffee.
That's my ranking. I don't know how you guys.
I
Yeah.
also kind of go with that.
I agree with this ranking as well as like apple, pimple, then buffalo. Well, actually, I would switch buffalo and coffee because I could tolerate the coffee more.
It
Guys,
still
just don't
lingers.
burp.
The mustard.
With the mustard, with the ranch, it could get to the back of my throat and I was fine. But with the mustard, as soon as it touched my tongue,
I like mustard as a condiment. I hate ranch as a condiment. The ranch soda better than the mustard soda.
Let me briefly describe in detail my thought process as I was opening the mustard bottle. It cracked open just a tiny bit, and I immediately thought, did someone fart? It took me another 5 seconds to realize, oh, it's the bottle I'm holding in my hand that I'll be consuming soon.
Yeah, so mustard's just bad.
Mustard is so bad.
Yeah, so this was probably a little more boring without visual aid, but
are you kidding me? Do you know how many times almost all of us gagged and
Yeah.
like threw up?
We're gonna have so many sound bites.
Yeah.
Just like,
yeah.
you can make an audio library of just near throw up sounds.
Hello, welcome to
So yeah, that was the pilot for Okay, but why?
Okay, but why though?
Yes. So join
God
us.
dang.
This was
join
the
us
pilot?
In the possible future where we may look at chips, maybe more soda. I know this monster, Lester Fixon, has definitely made more. I know for a fact he's like.
If I had to come here for another episode, I will die.
There are way more soda flavors. If you want a bad chip flavor, freaking chicken and waffle Lay's.
Yeah, that was bad. You know what the
Horrible. It made me sad on the
maybe
inside.
Kit Kats. Who knows? Maybe this will be my practicum.
There's actually a bunch of different types of Hershey's that they have limited times. Those candy corn Hershey's, great.
You know what? Like my favorite flavor of chip is all dressed.
Okay.
All dressed is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, guys.
We're getting paid for this, right?
I deserve
Eat your heart out, Griffin McElroy.
I like adding that to every
So,
episode. But first, a word from our sponsor, Squarespace.
You want spaces that are square? You want space that's square?
Play
Or
mine.
square that's space?
Play Minecraft. Get so many squares.